Hello everyone, my name is Mithilesh Kumar and I welcome you to this live session, which is the second live session for this course. I'll be very happy to answer any queries. Hello everyone, or doubts you may have. So and I welcome you. We have one person with us, which is the second live session. May I request you to turn on your camera? Very happy to. And if you have any queries, please ask. Hello everyone, or doubts you may have. So and I welcome you. We have one person with us, which is the second live session. May I request you to turn on your camera? Very happy to. And if you have any queries, please ask. Hello everyone, or doubts you may have. So and I welcome you. We have one person with us, which is the second live session. May I request you to turn on your camera? Very happy to. And if you have any queries, please ask. Yes. Or doubts you may have. So and I welcome you. We have one person with us, which is the second live. I hope I am audible to you. Turn on your camera. Happy to. And if you have any queries, please ask. Yes. Or dots you may have. So and I welcome you. You can share your thoughts, your ideas on the course, assignments, or anything. Yes, that concern you. You can share your thoughts, your ideas on the Vishakha assignments. Hello, Vishakha, or anything. Yes, that concern you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You can share your. Yeah, so welcome in this live session. If if it is possible, you can turn on your camera or you can ask any doubts or queries that you may have.
Okay, sir.
And those of you who have joined this live session through YouTube, you can write your comments there also. I'll be comments or queries. I'll be happy to respond to them. Vishakha, do you have any question?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
So, let me address few concern which many of you have, and you have posted them on discussion forum and also through your weekly assignment. And that is one about the nature of exam. So exam is going to be objective questions. So you will have multiple choice questions and only one of those multiple answer would be the correct or most appropriate answer to the question asked. So there will be no subjective questions in the final exam. And on the nature of questions, the segments from the assignment I have already discussed in my first live session. So if you have any queries related to assignments or yeah, so we have another person, Afjal. Welcome to this live session, and if it is possible, you can turn on your camera so that help us to interact much more in a face-to-face manner. So as I was saying that, on assignments, exams, I have already had one live session where I have discussed. You can always refer to them. And if you have any queries, please ask. I will be happy to respond. Now, another general concern that many of you have asked is that, some of you have missed some assignments, let's say 2, 3, or 4. So and the assessment for this course, if you have registered for exam, is that there are two components. One is the final exam, which is on October 29th, I guess. Yeah, final exam is on. Yeah, in 2 sessions on October 29th. So um, one is that final exam section, and another is your weekly assignment. So every week you are getting the assignment, and for evaluation purpose, we'll be including only based out of 12 assignments that you submit. So this is a 12-week course. You are going to submit one assignment every week. So out of your 12 assignments submitted, based 8 would be included for the evaluation purpose. So we have kept 25% weightage for assignment and 75% is for final exam. And in final exam also, I explained in my previous live session, 25% questions would be from assignments itself. So if you are doing your assignments weekly, that means almost half of the weightage for the course you will be able to do well. Now, suppose if you have, and what is the minimum requirement? So it's like 30 out of 75 in the final exam and 10 out of 25 in the assignment segment. So suppose some of you have missed 2-3 assignments and you manage to submit all the rest. That means 9 assignments. So still out of 9, we can include 8. But even if you have missed 4 or 5 assignments, and in the remaining assignments, if you do well, so still you can pass the course and score well in both assignment and final exam section. So that was another queries related to assignments that some of you have missed for various reasons. Some colleges started their semester a little late or for some other reason. So I'll suggest you should not worry. Do submit all the remaining assignments regularly and do well in the final exam, and use the discussion forum for any queries or doubts that you may have. I'll be very happy, or you will be receiving the reply from my teams.
Yes, sir.
Visakha, if you have any question, then you can turn on your mic. Otherwise, you can mute it. Yes.
Sir, I have no question.
Yes. Tell me. Afzal, can you? Yeah, Visakha and Afzal, can you turn on your camera?
1 minute, sir.
So much of background. Visakha?
1 minute.
Yeah, no problem. Afzal, if you can hear me, you can also turn on your camera. Okay, Visakha, if you have issue with the camera, you can just ask your question, no problem.
अरे हे चालू करून द्या व्हिडिओ नाही येत
व्हिडिओ चालू
हे येत नाहीये
आवाज नाही येत तुला
Visakha, you go ahead and ask your question, no problem. Can you hear me?
क्वेश्चन काय
You can ask your question.
I have no question. कॅमेरा ऑन करा म्हणून लागले
तो कॅमेरा ऑन कर नाही पण चालू आहे ना
ते होत नाहीये ना त्याला दिसत नाहीये ना मी
Stay to the camera. Something, I think technical error in my camera.
Visakha, can you hear me?
There is technical problem. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, you can ask your question. I can hear you. No problem. Leave the camera. That should be fine. Yeah, you just ask your question.
Sir, there is no question. No.
Okay, no question. That's fine.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'll wait for a few more minutes. There are other students or there are questions. I'll be happy to respond. Otherwise, next month there is going to be one more live session. You can use them, use that for any questions or queries. All right. Meanwhile, let me respond to one question. I think Sachi has asked it on the discussion forum. She'll be getting a reply from my TA. This is about the social contract tradition, and particularly Hobbes, when he argues about this contract is a result of coming together of everyone, all coming together. So does this, whether this all include women also? Because according to Sachi, and correctly so, many previous thinkers in their ideas on statecraft and politics, women are excluded. So this is a very relevant question, and Carol Patman has written a text called "The Sexual Contract," where she argues that how social contract or state or civil society reproduces the patriarchy and in a way legitimize the operations of women. So yes, the feminist critique to Hobbes or social contract tradition is about this notion of all and everyone coming together to form state or civil society, where women are excluded from that contract. So, Sanchi, I think partly to answer you, I don't know if you have any further questions, but you can certainly use the discussion forum on that. So women have been excluded even in the social contract tradition when they talk about this is a kind of hypothetical, argument or hypothetical scenario which assume it's not a historical fact. So in the Hobbesian state of nature, which is again a hypothetical imagination of human beings without any state, without any authoritative sovereign power. So in terms of his argument on Leviathan or absolute sovereignty or theory of political obligation, based on a very rational argument, not on the basis of divine right theory like during the monarchy, Hobbes imagine or conceive the state of nature, which is a kind of hypothetical imagination of individual in the state of nature, and this individual is always a male, does not include female or women. So this argumentation through social contract is to legitimize a new form of a state as a legitimate power, and its legitimacy comes from the consent of the people. And these people, for the social contract theorists, are always men and not women. So there are valid criticism against that imagination, and Carol Patman has written a very good work in questioning these social contract traditions in the sexual contract. So if you have any more questions on that, you can ask on the discussion forum, and I'll be happy to respond there. So I don't think there are any more questions and anyone in this live session. So I'd like to conclude this session here and encourage you to use discussion forum for any questions and comments. And I'm reading your weekly feedback on the course and content, which is helpful. And I hope you continue to do so in the remaining weeks. We are going to have one more live session in the next month, and you can use that for any queries or um, concerns that you may have around this course, content, exam, or assignment, anything. So thank you. Yes.